Hello, investors and traders, and welcome to the Midweek Report. I'm AJ Monte, Chief Market Strategist with Sticky Trades, and we have a little bit over a minute before the market closes, and so let's get right to the charts. Looking at DIA, you can see that we hit our upside target right there at 329. IWM, we're about 90 cents away from hitting that upside target, and I think by the end of the week we will do that. QQQ, you can see that we hit our upside target right here and even exceeded that over 351.05. SPY, you can see that we hit that upside target, and that is a slight gap above that at 417.69. Oscillators are still going up. Look what I said about the stochastic. I forecasted that that would pivot up. It did do that. Looking at the VIX, you can see right here that we exceeded my downside target right there of 1932. And I'm going to talk about silver here in a little bit. As we are closing right now, take a look at the intraday price action. Here is a 1-minute chart on the Dow. We topped ourselves out right here just about 8 minutes ago. And now we're starting to see a little bit of profit taking right there on the close. And there it is. The markets are officially closed. The Fed came out and mentioned that they are going to maintain rates. We already knew that. That was, as expected, higher for longer. But keep in mind that as we get into the rest of this week, I am expecting the markets to start bumping their heads up against resistance. So let's go back and look at the charts and talk a little bit about that. I do think that this 20-period moving average is going to act as resistance. We'll have to see if we break out over that tomorrow. If it does, we have resistance up here from the high on October 17th. Down below, we are a hair away from crossing above that zero line on the CCI. And so that's going to be one of the things we have to watch out for. If we get a drop in volume tomorrow and we start to see any kind of a pivot, then I believe we're going to go right back down to the lows here from October 27th. So let's go back and look at IWM. You can see what I pointed out here and the target right there, and that is about 90 cents away, 166.47. If we get a drop in volume, then this 20-period moving average is going to act as resistance, and this support back here will act as a role reversal resistance right there. So I'm going to remove that because I want to keep the lines going up until Friday, and then we'll draw new target lines. So that is IWM. Looking at the Qs, you can see that, again, we hit that target, and the moving average, that 20-period moving average is going to be a big deal on whether or not we can break out of that. We'll have to see. We still have 2 more full trading days left in this week. If we get a drop in volume, then I think we're going to start turning lower from that point. SPY, one of the things about SPY is that we are now flirting with the 50-period moving average. I'm going to talk a little bit more about that on Friday as I throw all my different moving averages up on the chart. But that moving average right there is going to act as resistance up there around 425.68. Again, a drop in volume would be bearish for the short term, but right now the volume is increasing on the way up. So I think there's a good chance we could test that up there around 425. As far as the VIX, you have to understand that that is a breakout below the moving average. We have a key support level for the VIX around 1563. The oscillators are already oversold. The VIX is a leading indicator in my book. So if we get down to that support level between tomorrow and Friday, I think that support level at 1563 is going to hold, and then we'll start to pivot right back up. Now, I did want to talk a little bit about silver. Silver is pivoting on the way down. For many of you, you know that my buy area is right here. I have a limit buy order to buy it all back at $19.99. But if we get that gap fill on a lower volume day, I might move my limit buy order up to get all my shares back and be right back into a 100% position. But right now, I'm out of my silver position by 15%. Which means that I am in 85%, and I'm looking to buy that all back. Silver is a fun one to trade because it trades so technically. And speaking of technically, I want to show you something here. We have our modified and updated 7-point trading checklist going out to our members. This will be posted on the member page. So you click on your member dashboard and you'll be able to find that. If you're brand new to Sticky Trades and you're not a member, then well, there's some incentive for you. Get in there and get your trading checklist and follow along with my chart analysis. Remember, I teach the repetition. I've always believed that repetition is the best teacher. And eventually you'll get that by memory and you'll be able to follow along with your own technical signals and put the odds in your favor by more or less weighing the evidence. So that's it for the midweek report. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll talk to you in the next video. So long.